Hello everybody and welcome back to Advance Wars 1 Plus Reboot Camp, the War Room series that I'm going to be doing. So there's a lot of missions to do obviously, and I will probably switch them up every so often between the regular version and that version. Yeah, for this one I thought it would be really fun, basically because in the previous episode we used Clone Andy. I thought, even though I said I probably wouldn't do this, I think it would be funny and also cool to show off Sturm, and boy howdy is that the coolest freaking, like, I love the eye activating first before anything else. But yeah, so I've now basically finished everything for Advance Wars 1, I just need to beat all of the campaigns.
I will conquer all.
Shoutouts to my Patreons of Smazzo Bazzo, as well as my regular Patreon of Bellywatch. You can also become a Patreon, because in my description below I always have my Patreon link. With it you get to see content early, such as Resident Evil Revelations and Mario Sunshine, because I am still editing that series. But both of those are down below. Sunshine currently has no extra episodes yet, but Revelations, I'm going to be posting the entire thing because I need to pay for a thumbnail for that series. And thumbnails can be very expensive sometimes, maybe like 60 Australian. And it can be very demanding, obviously, to do that for a bunch of series. Like the Silent Hill one, which got like no views. It got like 200, maybe total, maybe 150. But let's get into this mission instead. And I'll be able to tell you all about how Sturm works in Advance Wars 1, because we're playing in Style 1. I really do wish that, I'm going to turn the game audio up a little bit more so you can hear it better. But, welcome to Advance Wars. Man, this is so nice. The weird thing is because Sturm ignores, so let's actually talk about Sturm. The apparent commander-in-chief of the Black Hole Army. Sturm is a riddle within a shadow, revealing nothing. ... He's actually an alien. I don't know if you guys know this, but he's actually an alien. So under this suit of armor, essentially, or it could be like a Dalek, where, you know, like the same thing. Like Daleks have like a suit of armor, and then they have like a weird body inside. It might be the same with Sturm, which is funny because whenever I was a kid, I was like, oh, exterminate. Funny because he wants to wipe out everything. Meteor Strike. Here it says question mark, question mark, question mark. It does 4 points of damage to a big clump of enemy units, and you can't choose where it goes, sadly. The AI chooses it by whatever the thing is, so there are 3 types of meteors. Mangs has talked about this. There's the value meteor, the capture meteor, and the indirect meteor. But for this one, it'll probably be the indirect meteor that gets chosen the most. As you can see here, although this seems like, whoa, he has way less firepower, this is actually only 20%. He has minus 20% firepower plus 30% defense in this version. So it's actually really interesting how he works. But we'll build a APC and infantry. Essentially, whenever you play Moji Island, it is always the same strategy. You simply bring one down here to make a chokehold to push, and then as you make a medium tank, some artillery, and then you get all of these slowly, and then you send one here, and then you go forward, which is the same strategy that we'll be doing today. May as well just do that, honestly. Bow ba dow ba dow, wow wow. Should have put the APC one above, because it doesn't matter about terrain. Interesting that he bought a anti-air. But as you can see, we can move through literally anything at the speed of light, so kind of busted. Kind of busted. So we'll move this one to go into here to then go back down here. It sounds counterproductive, but it's pretty much fine. The only thing that's annoying is because we have such reduced firepower, it is actually kind of annoying to make things. But I think for this turn we will build an artillery and a tank. May as well do that. Yeah, so we'll basically be putting the APC here. We'll bring around the artillery as well. And then we'll be focusing on building a lot of indirects. because indirects are really strong, and when your rocket units can move at the speed of light, it's very crazy. One of the funniest things even is to build a recon and see it go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like just do everything. It's really funny to see that happen. We're gonna have to go here then. This, and then we'll basically have 2 more infantry, and then we'll have 2 tanks be going down this way. Basically, direct units going in here and indirect units flooding here is the general strat that I have for this one, especially if you play someone like Sturm, who's just overpowered. The main thing that he's overpowered about is just that he moves through all terrain at the speed of 1 unless it is snowing, in which he obeys the ×2 modifier for everything other than cities and roads. Which is, you know, it makes it so then, you know, Olaf, funnily enough, has a little bit of an edge against him. Also, in the VB camp, they actually update one of the lines that makes it way better. When Olaf is like shit-talking Sturm in the end of the Advance Wars 2 campaign, it's like, oh, for someone who is so easily manipulated, you have such a big mouth, or something like that. Like basically saying that it's very funny to see someone be so egotistical when they were so easily manipulated before. We've got another infantry as well. Infantry are always important, even if you're not playing stuff. Well, shoot, there goes that plan. This is gonna be a long battle. Fuck, it's Sturm. I thought Sonya was on this one. Sonya comes in. Also, this is funny. Walk through the mountain. Fine. And we can just simply... We will take no damage from anything, basically. We have 60% defense. We have Combi in Advance Wars 2 Samurai Spirit active if we attack from cities. It is actually stupidly insane. And then we'll continue going to tanks. But yeah, this is easily one of the crazier ways to beat these missions. And I'm only going to show this off like maybe once, or if we really get roadblocks, which I don't think we will. Who knows, maybe I'll do it again, but I don't think I will. I think the one time is like good. As you can see, that artillery is ready, and then we can capture the spot closer to the APC next round. Let's see some animations. I love Sturm in this game now. I love how angry he gets over everything. I really do want to see him... Ooh, so he put his thing there. A capping Sturm infantry in burst mode is actually really hard to stop, by the way, because you only do infantry on infantry. If you attack with a, like, Andy per se, if you attack with Andy, he will only do like 20% damage to a Sturm infantry on cities. But as you can see, we also do a lot less damage than we probably should. But it's actually really interesting, and it really does make me wish that we had this in Advance Wars, a character like this, because we have Grim in Dual Strike, which I really hope they add a Dual Strike DLC. That would be really funny. At this point, we'll build a medium tank just to really get pressure going, because we really do need some firepower. So we'll do this here, this here, this here, that there. The next turn, that can go down for those ones. Yeah, I can do it something like that. Essentially, as soon as you start really capturing stuff, you're basically fine. But like, I just wanted to show off this because it's so funny to me how strong. Like, it's crazy. It's like, because it's the same thing that makes Lash strong. Is Lash isn't strong because of prime tactics. She's strong because of terrain tactics that allows her to do this for one turn. 50% defense there. Okay, so this turn We'll kill this infantry. Pew, pew. It's also super funny to see like the red version of the black hole infantry just because of Among Us. Haha, funny. But as you can see, it takes a while for us to actually be able to do anything. Because killing troops is really hard with Sturm, but it's also really rewarding. Also, our power meter, oh boy, is not going to be as easy as others. But yeah, if we're ever on like city, like basically for this one, it's interesting where you can always get yourself in defensive cover. That's how Sturm works in this game. You always can get into defensive cover. And I think that's a really interesting way to do Sturm. I mean, I guess we may as well buy a recon, and a recon at that position is actually pretty easy. Keep you. I love the floating artillery. I do love how Sturm has his Advanced Wars 2 like weaponry in Advanced Wars 1 style. And then we'll essentially build another artillery. And now that recon should hopefully screw off. Recon, not infantry. It doesn't, but it's not going to do anything, which is fine then. We still survive. We take so little damage. Obviously, we die now. Our one Among Us boy is sus and must die. Sturm is like, how did you know it was me? You're cheating. Funnily enough, the mech there just simply captures. I don't think we're anywhere near getting, a wee bit. What we'll do is we'll go this way around. It's all about hitting things in the right places. I don't think we'll even take much of a scratch. Yeah, we took like the tiniest amount of damage, like 2% damage from that. And as long as we don't give him his CO power, we're actually in a really good spot. And this is basically a dead artillery. I think we might be able to get like one meteor strike throughout this game. I think it's worth risking it for killing this, because then we can advance. But next turn, yeah, next turn he's gonna have his power. So I can just do this very easily. And he's gonna cap that because that's how the AI works. We'll bring up here. Go here. Capture that. Really annoying. We'll just have this infantry go forwards. Yeah, see what I mean? This is funny as hell. Just seeing that is really funny. I think a medium tank from here and an infantry from here would actually be useful. Yeah, so Grit is this turn gonna unlock his CO power most likely. Oh no! How much damage would this do? I think 1 hit point. Yeah, 1 hit point. Fun fact, Grit doesn't actually have any stronger unit. Like, his units aren't stronger in any way. They just have better range. That's just a very interesting little tidbit. Actually. Yes, we can. But we don't want to do that anyway. We'll do it with this one. But otherwise, we wouldn't want to. Pew pew. $37 damage. That's how low his firepower could be. I would love to see green or yellow, because then the hazmat suit would be like really, like it would be there, the hazmat suit green. So we'll essentially bring these down to just simply be used for capturing stuff. Next turn this can capture this. If we're lucky, this can kill, or if we've already done enough damage. Yeah. We already had like maybe 2 to 3% on them. We can actually make him, in theory, waste his power here. I want to do this, because then the tank, then I can hit the tank with it afterwards. And then I want a full strike on this artillery. Because if we can beat up this artillery, then he literally doesn't have a power. And that one, I don't want to hit there. It gives me 10% defense boost. However, I get hit by the mech if I do that. Because then the mech can just go bang. I don't want to face the wrath of a mech right now. It doesn't matter where we position ourselves to kill this infantry. So I'll just position myself forward. But as you can see, like we're already like mincing him. And this is why I'm not going to be massively using Sturm at all during any of these videos. We'll build 2 tanks. Okay, well he's ready now to do his. We are nowhere near ours. That's how big our meter is. But we're also winning. You always get less points if you're going ahead.
It's time to take you down.
Hello, Robo Hitler. I would like to take you down via political assassination. I wonder what this one artillery will do. This one artillery does actually have a lot of firepower. Yeah, that's crazy. We have 40% defense, and I think in this game defense is proper to firepower. So it isn't as overpowered. So if you have 20% firepower increase and they have a 20% defense, they neutralize each other. They don't like slightly get better or something. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we have Tenka. See, good Cody 4 planning. Planning. Now we can move forward with a bunch of these units. This one naturally can't actually reach this. So we can put both of our infantry here. I like how he has a bit of an inverse theme to Andy. I think that's a really cool, like, musical kind of trope to do, where the bad guy and the good guy kind of have, like, mirroring themes. The funny thing here is we can actually bring in the recon very easily to beat the hell out of that unit. So we want to bring in this one up here to attack the anti-air. And then we will bring in this to attack here. And this little puzzle is getting solved very easily. And we'll do it here because we can. Fun. Look, we literally took no damage from that encounter. That is funny. Ooh, only 28%. That's not as good as I thought it was. That's gonna go to 3 HP. That's still not gonna do anything. Yet again, infantry, because we want to start really capturing their buildings. And then just more medium tanks, you may as well. So, now he's back to normal. Both of those are in repair mode, So if we want to, we can actually let them repair because they're not actually going to be much of an issue. However, even if we did do that, he still is just going to mech spam at the end of the day. Or because his grit, I mean, more so artillery spam. But yet again, all we need to do to win this is just simply move forward, essentially. We'll simply kill these because there's no reason to let them live massively. Like he'll always have basically enough money to buy artillery. If there was a way to get him off of artillery, then I would actually go for that. But there isn't currently. We'll go here with this against a tank. So I'm gonna go here and start attacking. Wow. Then we can just kill this. Go here. Go here. So now there's a wall around everything. And then we'll just take pot shots of this APC like we're the CPU. Because this will give us... Basically, this will make him spend 1,000 funds every single turn. Which is actually kind of okay. I'm actually gonna supply that up. Boom. What do I want to buy here? I'll buy rockets up here, and I'll buy another APC here, just so we can grab this guy way faster. I think having 3 APCs is good anyway, because we're not going to be on its cities very often. I wonder how quick it... But you can definitely see how painful it is at some points to have way less attack power. And we're going against Grit, whose directs are way worse, and infantry. So as long as we can kill the artillery, we're essentially like really good. Which is something funny. Always attack on the things that are actually a priority. But yeah, just rockets moving through forests like it's nothing really funny. 75 damage, eh? Man, Sturm is having a good day today. He was like, I don't want to be bored. I'm not just something you can just buy. And then we're like, you can kill stuff. And then he was like, fine. That's canonically what happened with Hachi. It's either that or The Simpsons where it's like, I'll be your... Come on, leave. And it's like, no. It's like, I'll be your friend. For this one. We have so much bloody money. It's just a matter of like getting places. We'll buy another recon because those actually useful. Look how useful they are. Entire map of range. Well, actually not this one. And this one. It can. Okay, we'll kill with this one. Because that is a way better use of that. I'm gonna do this just because it'll maybe get us a lot of power charge if they attack with their mechs. We'll have like 50% defense though, so we'll be taking half damage. And it's so funny just how much you can get away with in Advanced Wars 1. It has 3 ammo left. we'll have him attack there, because then the APCs are sort of close, and he can go to the APC next turn. $50 damage. Now, which does more? 41... 40. It would be more advantageous to do it with a tank. However, that doesn't feel... Okay. I will simply have this attack the APC for more points of damage. Now, one thing we do need to slightly check on. Oh, perfect. Literally perfect. Soon enough, he's just going to be spamming a mech ball. Sticks and twigs. I didn't see that one coming. Oh, you won't see it coming when it falls from the sky even. It will not be good for you. This will be the mech. Ooh, he blocked his own base there. That is really bad for him. Really bad, like extremely bad for him to have done that. Annoyingly loud. See, the only way you're a YouTuber is if you have someone who's really loud and annoying on a motorcycle behind you. Like, not behind you, but like on the streets. Like, that's the only way you can know if you're a YouTuber. If your audio gets ruined by shit like that. Capture. Capture. Recon. And here. It is kind of sad, just how weak Sturm's troops are in the way that. But now that he didn't buy that, because he didn't buy a mech, we can actually easily value trade everything here. Very funny. And interestingly, because this tank doesn't have much ammo, we can just use it for everything else. Yeah, so we'll basically destroy this. And then secondarily, this is the only other unit that's actually going to be able to do damage to us, so we'll destroy it. Now, did I make... No, I did not make a single mistake. There's not much now left to do with this mission. He could show off something cool, so I guess I'll do that. So as you can see, we have a range of 5. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you put a rocket unit here, unless you're playing as Max, you can always get a hit off on this base. And it actually really helps, because either the opponent will just not do anything on that base, or they will, which will just do nothing. So there's a 10% firepower increase.
You can't hide.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Snipe attack.
I think this turn I might be able to earn a... He'll go for... Oh, going for the artillery. I thought he would go for the rockets. But I guess because they're already injured, they're more susceptible to damage. Or because he has an anti-air. I'm Sturm right now. I'm like, what? He could hit me? I like it when they're both laughing. It feels like there's like friendship going. Okay. It's time for me to ruin your day. So essentially what we're going to do here is we're going to wipe out the area of the troops we don't care about. And back off with this. So it should hit right here. We'll hit some of these now. Because we can. Just make it easier, just in case the meteor is weird. But let's let the meteor go.
Fear is all you have left. Meteor strike.
So as you will see, this only does 4 hit points of damage. Still one of the sickest things. So cool. And other than the fact that there's that one bloody ATC in the background, we should be able to just kill everything. Wow, 1 HP. Now the real thing about this, right, is making sure that you get the most out of everything. So this medium tank is the only thing that can kill this mech. And basically at this point all we need to do is just hit things and block bases. Because we'll probably have to like kill the tank over there. We can load that in and use that for capturing. All else fails. Yep, there's artillery down. And then we'll just start bullying this. And then at this point, I'll just wish I could buy Neo tanks just for the fun. We'll buy a full suite just to improve our. Literally, I think at this point, basically perfect. Oh, horse feathers! I better lay low for a while. You know, I'm sorry, man, but you ain't doing much this game anymore. Okay, now for the final blow. Economic crash. That's the real terror of Sturm. The real power of Sturm isn't to destroy your troops, it's the economy that he brings. I wonder how good of a score this will be. Okay, finish him off.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Speed was a little low, but it was basically, it was still an S rank. And I think, yeah. If we literally got like a few better luck rolls and we like sent a few more troops to kill that APC earlier, we would have gotten that day 15 victory, which would have been literally a perfect one. But yeah, I hope you all had an absolutely wonderful day. And in the next episode, we'll be doing the Duo Isles, I believe. But comment down below now Duo Falls. There you go. We have Duo Falls. Comment down below who you want me to play this one, because then I might actually be able to do it. Or if in general there's a character that you'd like to see be done on any of these maps, do comment down below, and I'll try to listen and I'll try to do them for you. So I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a lovely day.